they can't figure out where they are based on the stars in the sky.
You got quasars for that.
Yeah, it's like
That's what they use for interstellar mapping. In real life, they use quasars.
yeah. And also, okay, so what if you've only seen 2% of the stars in the galaxy? There's also, and you know, you're somewhere else, they look a little different positions, but again, that's what a computer's for. There's also galaxies. I mean, look at what the bloody Hubble's seen. We don't just know about stars, we know about galaxies all over the place.
Do you see where I am?
Yeah, you're at the ice fields in the river, at least you were 30 seconds ago.
Ah, I see that point! I see the cave!
Don't go into the woods, that's the ice fields of the river, yes. So, like, these... And yes, you're at a different point in the galaxy, the sky will look a bit different, but we're also talking about other galaxies. The parallax on that is a lot lower because, again, they're a lot farther. And so it's a little... So I'll believe it, but, you know, I'm gonna eyeball that really hard to be like, gee, we can only see all kinds of crap, but we can't do the math to figure out where we are. But fine, whatever, fair enough. They immediately decide, oh look, a weird space distortion, let's fly through it. And they find the ship. Because why not? And they immediately identify that as a human ship from Earth. So I'm thinking, okay, so now you'll know where you are, right? Because you just, you know, you just look up the old history books. When did the ship go out? Where was it heading to? Turns out they don't know the ship because the ship is, whoa, wolf's under the crevice. Why is the wolf under here? Why does the wolf get under here? So it turns out that they don't actually know the ship because they've gone through time. The ship is a future ship, and they're like, oh hey, but they still access its logs, and they find out it was looking for them, and they're like, gee, how can they be looking for us? We've only been gone like 2 days. They don't quite seem to put it together that it's time travel, despite you just flew through some wacky distortion, and you've got a kid on your ship who did, again, point at the tech level of the civilization, he's literally doing time travel projects as it's a science fair.
Do you have food?
No, but my body does.
Yeah, same. I'll just eat this Perlovia.
Cool. It'd be nice to get some pelt off this if possible. Well, I'm getting hide, great. So, but cover the ship. Again, they're immediately finding out. Okay, you know, hey, there's aliens on here. The air seems to be fine. So what do? Take off the space helmets. That's just.
I hate that. People take off their helmets way too quickly in those things.
They actively see all around the ship squishy egg sac pulsating things, and they're like, yeah, this is fine. They specifically bring on the traitor.
Food.
You know,
That's
freaking Dr. Smith, whatever, that tried to murder them. It's like, oh no, we can't leave him in a cell. We Polar Bear, we have to bring him on board, unrestrained, with no one paying attention to him, just because. That's their plan.
Seems legit.
While ignoring the pulsating alien egg sacs. Again, this is not. These people are not being taken by surprise. These people know all this information and willfully ignore it. That's what I don't like about the movie. It's not. It could all be contrived, dumb luck. It'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Sometimes that's
you just saw it.
Yeah, like in the past week. So naturally, the aliens show up. It suddenly though, it's like, okay, Yetis and wolves down here. Oh, that's a lot of shit. That's so much shit. That is an abundance of shit down there. Provusco. There we go. I'm back at the crevice. Hopefully you're alive somewhere.
Somewhere. Wolf is under!
Why can the animals get under here?
Now.
Are we gonna just like find a way slide around them?
Okay, they seem to be stuck though when they get under here, so that's
funny.
So naturally, the aliens all hatch and they have to run back to their ship and escape. Blah blah blah. The aliens start breaking through the door. Like, they seal off freaking emergency bulkheads, and it's like, these doors are denting. Now these are little ass alien spiders, about the size of like an overgrown chihuahua. But they're going to actively dent solid space metal, and then they start melting through the door like they got freaking lightsabers for mouths. So these are clearly, I don't know, wacky aliens. But at the same time, they're aliens that they can casually just push them aside, brush them off, shoot them. You know, they're both not terribly dangerous physically, in the sense you can fight them off, while also they will wreck your spaceship because they're just so awesome.
Well, maybe they're very good at metallurgy.
And just, I mean, if these things can dent solid metal, they're gonna put a limb through your skull without even caring about it. And yet they don't.
I'm getting the gun for that.
They detach their ship. Okay, fine. They separate their ship from the old ship. They're getting away, and that's cool. Turns out, oh shit, the insects live in space. And they can, but they don't seem to have any means of propulsion. They just let them fly in space. It's like, okay, I would have believed that they'd, like, you know, crawl in the hull and jump off, but now you jumped. That's your trajectory. I hope it works out. Nope. They full on navigate in space for I don't know reasons. But
That
okay,
doesn't
fine.
make any sense. At least the people who live in the outer space, the vast outer space, don't have a means of propulsion.
Yeah. But whatever.
You remember those guys? They just lived in space.
Just like hanging out in space?
Just hanging out. They started messing with locals, and the locals got pissed off at them. Like they consider them pest animals.
Hey there!
No, don't recall those.
Huh. I don't remember which one it was a part of.
Oi!
But I mean, I'll accept that stuff. Whatever, they're aliens. We'll just let them do all that. That's fine. But the worst problem is just that they allowed that shit to happen. Because again, it's like you're walking through a ship surrounded by alien eggs that are pulsating, and you're like, yeah, this is fine. Ebola won't do shit on a Yeti.
Oh?
Oh, bear traps are still down there though. We could run. We're gonna run to a bear trap and get this thing stuck. Fuck you, Yeti. Oh shit, purloins. Okay, they're bear traps, steak, and purloins are down here. Fuck, multiple purloin. Run, oh. Okay, run. Do not get
past
stuck.
the river.
Good, because I'm desperately running back.
What? Why?
And I'm bringing friends.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't have a choice with these friends.
They're not very friendly.
They invite themselves.
Shit. I'm at the spot where we need to bola over. Where we need to grappling hook over.
Oh, well then we're not in the same area at all, and you're fine.
Yeah, we're not, but how am I going to get up there?
That's...
Well, you can just walk on the path.
There's a path.
Yeah, it's a long way around, but you can do it.
Not with all those wolves.
Can you not deal with
What the fuck is going on?
This place is dangerous. If you don't starve,
Oh.
the dinos will get you. Or the environment, or who knows what else. 30% of survivors don't live to see a second
I'm gonna
day.
spend all the ammo I crafted just
Said,
getting
"Don't
back
make
to my
it past
body.
the first week." It's a little odd that they're called survivors when they're not so good at it. You though? I got a good feeling about you. After all,
So,
they're
anywho,
putting you in the Genesis
bad things
simulation.
happen. They eventually crash land on a
Hello
planet.
there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
what's up?
Well, my HLNA was saying things.
Oh.
She scanned the area and said this is a dangerous area, but I got a good feeling about you.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But she scanned the area. Oh, wolves! And a Yeti.
So these people just keep going into dangerous situations.
She was like, they call them survivors, but they sure don't survive.
Hilarious.
Okay, what did I get?
You just run past all this shit?
Yeah, I went to the side path. They weren't there.
Oh, yeah, they're not aggroing on me. That's nice.
Diplodocus saddle. Ooh, a Mastercraft Equus saddle. Do we still have those unicorns? Oh, my
still
shoe
do.
broke. Oh.
So they start going through more. They've crashed landed on a planet, which again just highlights how durable this ship is. They don't have shield technology. That's just a really sturdy materials.
Do you have any weapons?
Just a shotgun. And I'm now in the big open area.
There you are. Hello.
Hey. Somewhere around here were Yetis.
There's a bunch of wolves and some Yetis over that way.
Alright,
I'm
well...
an aggro one. You said there was a kill thing spot?
Yeah, it's the ice ledge over here.
Well, I shot it, but it didn't care.
Alright. Wow, nothing really cared.
Well, here comes some Yetis.
Yeah. Come on, back this way.
Yeah, lead. Over there! I wasn't jumping that way!
Moments like this, I'm glad I can't smell.
And this is the safe spot. They cannot make it past this lip, it seems. Unless they can. Sometimes they can. But usually, no, don't be over there. Don't let you're gonna leave them. No, you gotta keep them in the water right here where they suck. You keep them in this water where they suck.
I'm in the water.
Well, that's not the place to be. So they're on the planet, they keep finding time distortions, they're like, yeah, we'll just walk through them, it's fine. You know, as if, while at the same time, the sun is constantly, again, the sun, who does time experiments as a science project, he's just that awesome, and their tech is that advanced.
I mean, it's just
but again,
time.
Oh no, oil. Whatever we do about the oil. But, they ignore him, and they just figure that wander through time distortions is fine and safe.
Does the sun say anything?
Oh yeah, and they just constantly ignore him.
What
they
does
just
he
don't
say?
care about the sun's opinion on time distortions.
What was his opinion?
Like, we've gone to the future by walking through the time distortion, and they're like, oh, that's impossible.
What?
Even though it's like, you're finding...
Why would that be impossible?
Every time, I mean, you identify it as a time distortion. Every time you go through it, you find shit that, to make sense, has to be in the future. And in this one, they find, like, oh...
Hey, turn around.
Oh, hey, there's a you.
Every now and then I get a little...
So they find, like, here's some wrecked spaceship. Oh, look, it's the name of our ship. How is that possible? Gee, I don't know, because you walk through a time distortion? And they just still ain't figuring this out. It's just constant stupidity.
I got eaten by a direwolf.
Oh, and on that ship, they found the human ship. They're like, yes, we now know where we are, because that ship, traveled the long way, or with better tech. So that ship knew where it was. So like, good, we now know exactly where we are. We now know how to get back to our planet.
No, I hate when shows do that.
But it's like, and their reasoning is, oh, we have a map now. Now we can, get back. But it's like, no, you can't, because your only propulsion is that hyperdrive, which you can't navigate with. But they're like, oh no, it's cool.
They don't have a normal drive?
Well, they do, but obviously it takes a lot longer.
Yeah.
Then again, time's not really an issue, because they just go to cryo sleep. But like, they make it sound like they can use the hyperdrive now that they have the maps. But it's like, no, you can't, because you said you can't use that thing, period, without gates, or else it's useless. But again, maybe they just meant to do it the slow way.
Maybe there was a hyperdrive gate on the map. It was it's the future! Holy shit, I'm swarmed! I heard someone walking behind me, so I turned around to take a look, and I was swarmed.
Nice. So, after much stupidness, the stupidest thing, though, very end of the movie. Like, even if everything else is a misunderstanding, the end of the movie, there is no way to misunderstand it. It's just them being idiots. End of the movie. They figure out what's making all the time distortions.
It's themselves.
Yes, the son in the
Kidding.
future grew up.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Everyone's dead, but the son and the traitor dude. The son perfects time travel. He's got a time machine. The son has time machine. And the son's plan is, let me just go back and stop the ship from launching. Okay, son, you're an idiot.
One
Go
hit
back
KO.
and stop the saboteur. The ship launching's fine. It's the guy who sabotaged the mission and killed everyone. Stop them. Don't be like, don't go back in time and be like, hey, just don't launch
Yeah, but
the
he
ship,
didn't
guys.
want to do it in the first place.
Well, unfortunately, they have to because
He
of
stopped
oil.
it.
Because of oil. Oil means they have to. Sorry.
Well, that's fair. This is America.
But it's like, just go back and say, hey guys, hold up. A guy planted a bomb. He did the robot. Just fix it, you know? But no, his plan is just to say, hey guys, don't launch at all. So he's an idiot. But whatever. It turns out
time travel genius is an idiot.
yeah, the traitor in the future is still a traitor. His plan is to be like, oh, I'm going to go back in time and rule the world. The world, again, that's going to die in 20 years because of oil. But whatever, they beat him.
Oh,
And
traitor!
Traitor, yes.
I kept hearing trader, and I'm like, I don't remember a guy who traded things.
Yeah. So, whatever, they beat him, and so now, end of the movie, everyone's reunited, everyone's safe. And they solve it with time travel. How? Well, again, their decision instead is, okay, you have a time machine, so again, do any number of things. Go back in time, stop the saboteur. Go back in time, just, I don't know, bring back your cool future tech and fix Earth, or go back in time far enough to not ruin Earth, or again, you have a time machine. Any number of ways to fix this. Their solution is, we're going to go back in time 5 minutes, right before their exciting dramatic action, and do something slightly different that doesn't even guarantee us to live. They have one shot with a time machine, and they do that.
But yeah, as I was saying though, I just don't care for it when shows do that. When they take the entire plot of the show, like Last Man on Earth. Have you seen Last Man on Earth?
No, not unless we're talking about like the Omega Man, etc.
No, it was some sort of television series. There was a bunch of people who died. Hey, can you kill the polar bears by the entrance?
All the way back at the entrance?
All the way back. And there was 2 beds! Why is there only 1 now? Why is there none now? I see it! I see it right there. Let me select that bed.
Did you keep using them?
There was 2 beds, I used 1. Anyways, like The Last Man on Earth, it was all about everyone died to a virus, but there was like, he was immune to the virus.
So he has to bang all the chicks?
No, he's the last man on, well, okay.
Oh, the last human. Just straight up human.
Yeah, for like a couple episodes. Then he finds a chick.
Okay.
And yes, he's banging them. And also they elect a president of the United States. It's him.
How many people are left at this point?
2.
Okay,
I mean, about.
I guess, yeah, you totally need a president of 2
sure,
people.
I know, right? And then they go and find more people. And then they go and find more people. And then they go and find more people. Now there's like 36 people all wandering around. The fuck?
Now you need a president at that point, clearly.
Oh my god, now there's 3 bears and wolves. And I'm just sitting here like, this is supposed to be the last man on Earth. This is terrible. Give me back my show. Also, on The Last Man on Earth, they kept using fuel gas for years after.
Well, every apocalyptic show does that.
They shouldn't, because it first of all wouldn't last that long. Second of all, yeah, no.
Bam! With 2 minutes to spare on my body.
That is me concerned about my body. So you're not coming to my corpse?
Well, they're in the same spot. Let's see if I can murder everything in a few minutes and...
Yeah, I meant you're not coming to the crevice, but if you can get my corpse instead.
Yeah, there ain't time for Mr. Crevasse. There's so much shit. So much bullshit here. Get all this bullshit out.
Yeah, that sounds like my corpse. So you found it?
I'm still dumping bullshit.
From my corpse?
From my corpse. Like the other corpses of frickin'... Oh, man. All this bullshit. Alright, gonna try it again. There we go.
Oh, I forgot you can't punch a rock.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Flint, stone. Damn it. I need more wood.
What is with all this?
What?
Just so much shit.
For my body?
Fucking everything.
How much time is left on my body?
Everything is now gone.
Oh shit, did you get my body though?
Well, the transfer all seemed to work.
Okay. Yeah, I do have a lot of shit on my body. Why are there no loose rocks?